What happened to the family member who tried to manipulate your dementia-stricken grandmother? I was sitting in Grandma's hospital room flipping through her memory book when I saw something in there that made my hands freeze. New photos that couldn't be real. Photos of my cousin Brittany standing next to Grandma at my graduation, at Christmas dinner, them laughing together at a picnic. But Brittany hadn't spoken to Grandma in 3 years. She'd spent my entire childhood calling Grandma controlling and manipulative, avoiding every family gathering. So why would she suddenly want to be in Grandma's memory book? I called Brittany that night. Why are you putting fake photos in Grandma's memory book? Silence. Then her voice came through sharp. Excuse me? You weren't at my graduation. You weren't at Christmas dinner. But there's photoshopped pictures of you at both. She laughed. Not a real laugh. I'm helping her remember the good times. Why are you so controlling about an old woman's memories? But you weren't there. Does it matter? It makes her happy. Something in her tone felt wrong, defensive, rehearsed. The next morning, I ordered a small camera online. 2 days later, I was standing in Grandma's room positioning the camera behind a picture frame, angling it toward her bed. That night, I pulled up the footage on my phone. What I saw made my stomach turn to ice. Brittany was sitting on Grandma's bed, holding both her hands. Her voice was soft, gentle. Grandma, do you remember that Thanksgiving when I was 9? When I stayed over at Uncle Phil's house? Uncle Phil, my dad. Do you remember what happened in the kitchen? When everyone went to bed and it was just me and Uncle Phil? Grandma looked confused. Kitchen. He grabbed my waist, Grandma, right here. Brittany touched her side. He pulled me close. Do you remember? You came downstairs and saw it. You saw him touch me. I stopped the video. Brittany was accusing my dad of assaulting her when she was 9. She was trying to make Grandma think she witnessed it. I watched the video 3 more times. Brittany coached Grandma's responses. She corrected her when Grandma said Phil wouldn't. This wasn't someone trying to remember trauma. This was someone planting a story. But why? I thought about how secretive Brittany had been with everyone for the last few years, refusing to tell us anything about her life, blocking us on social media, dodging questions. So that night, I took to Google to hopefully find something about her. I typed in Brittany Ramos, and when the results loaded, my jaw dropped. There was an ongoing custody battle between her and her ex-husband Kane over their 2 kids. I didn't even know Brittany had kids. When I clicked through the documents, I found out why she never told me. Brittany only had supervised visits twice a month. She was on record for being a violent daughter abuser who was physical with the children. Her only defense was arguing that her behavioral issues stemmed from unresolved childhood sexual abuse that family members refused to acknowledge. Everything clicked into place. Brittany was an addict who hit her kids, and now she was manipulating Grandma's dying brain for proof that she'd been hurt as a child. If a judge believed Grandma's testimony, Brittany wasn't unstable. She was traumatized, and she'd get those kids back. I scrolled further through the court documents and found a hearing scheduled for Friday, this week. Brittany was planning to submit Grandma's recorded testimony as evidence. I was thinking about what to do when 3 hours later my phone rang. Brittany's voice came through ice cold. I found your camera. Good. Then you know what I have. Silence. We need to talk, I said. Tomorrow, conference room at the Hilton. 2 p.m. Bring your lawyer. I don't need to. Yes, you do, or you'll be arrested in your own home. I hung up. At 2 p.m., I was sitting at the conference table with my parents. The lawyer I'd hired was beside me, and 2 women from Adult Protective Services were here too. At 2:08, the door opened and Brittany walked in with her lawyer. She looked around, her face tightened. Sit down, I said. I opened my laptop and turned it toward her. The footage filled the screen. Brittany on Grandma's bed, coaching her about my dad, about the kitchen, about being touched. Brittany watched herself for 10 seconds, then looked away. That's recovered memory therapy. I'm helping her process trauma. I stared at her. Oh yeah? Then what's this? I pulled out the court documents and slid them across the table. Brittany's face went pale. Her hands started shaking as she looked down at the custody case. Where did you? Her voice cracked. Public record. Her lawyer leaned over reading. Brittany tried to compose herself. My ex-husband is a liar. He made all that up. That's when the door opened behind her. Her daughter stepped in holding Brittany's personal notebook. Brittany immediately spun around. What are you doing here? I leaned back. Oh yeah, I invited your daughter too. Her daughter stared at Brittany. You were going to destroy Grandpa's life. I'm ashamed to call you my mother. She handed the journal to my lawyer. He opened it and started reading. September 14th. Grandma won't remember if it happened or not. I just need her to say it. Brittany was now shaking, crying. She lunged for the notebook, but Dad grabbed her arm. The lawyer continued. October 2nd. Getting really close now. She basically believes me. The APS workers stood up. Brittany Ramos, you're being charged with elder abuse, fraud, and conspiracy. Brittany's face crumbled completely. She walked out with them, looking down to the ground.